90-Day Fiancé, Jasmine and Matt's hilarious. The Addams Family Halloween look for baby Matilda's 7-month will leave you laughing. See pics here. Here comes Morticia and Gomez from the 90-Day Fiancé world. Looks like Jasmine Pineda and Matt Branis are now living in the Addams mansion, as they're giving off spooky vibes that have viewers taking a double take at them. They decided to spice up the Halloween season a bit more and dressed up like Morticia and Gomez to celebrate their daughter's massive milestone. But that's not all. Apparently, Jasmine and Matt did a roleplay and won several hearts. While fans aren't able to take their eyes off them, they are already on the floor, laughing out loud. Is this true? What is this all about? Keep on reading to learn more about Jasmine and Matt's new look. 90-Day Fiancé, Jasmine and Matt are giving couple goals to the world. Matt Branis and Jasmine Pineda's relationship initially received side eyes from the 90-Day Fiancé viewers. They saw all the red flags in their bond and were sure that Branis was using Pineda. But the script has been completely filled. These two are now giving a couple of goals to the world, and viewers are loving their bond. It all started when Jasmine decided to shave her head because of alopecia. Well, fans didn't really expect Matt to do anything regarding this. But he ended up panning the camera to himself and shaved his head as well. He decided to twin with Jasmine just to make her realize that her beauty wasn't defined by hair. The latter further explained how supportive Branis had been, and fans are gushing over their new bond. 90-Day Fiancé, Jasmine and Matt turn into Morticia and Gomez. Morticia and Gomez might be really proud after watching 90-Day Fiancé stars Jasmine and Matt's recent performance. Apparently, they wanted to celebrate baby Matilda's 7-month milestone and decided to do something different. Hence, they chose to ditch the usual cute family photo ops and go full Addams Family mode. Jasmine copied Morticia's dramatic blink and appearance by sliding into a long and silky black gown. She completed her look with the iconic red lip and rose, while Matt Branis was the one who actually stole the show. His slicked back hair, mustache, and pinstripe suit made him land completely in the character. He flirted with Jasmine, and viewers were laughing out loud. But little did fans know that Matilda and Coco were also about to make a cameo. Baby girl initially appeared in front of a pink castle backdrop while Jasmine added her voiceover. She invited her audience in a childish voice to her Miles tune. Soon, fans saw Maddie dressed as Wednesday, and this is when she stole all the hearts. Several viewers took to the comment section and praised Jasmine and Matt for their efforts. A user wrote, "This is everything. And I'm here for it." Another one added, "Coco, I was not expecting that." Someone further commented, "OMG. Girl, this took me out." Hence, it is evident that fans loved this reel. What do you think? Do let us know in the comments section. 90-Day Fiancé, are Gino and Natalie still together? Latest updates after Jasmine fight. Gino Palawan's relationship troubles continue on 90-Day Fiancé, Happily Ever After? Season 9. He's got a new girlfriend, Natalie, but his ongoing drama with estranged wife Jasmine Pineda continues. Gino entered the 90-Day Fiancé universe with Jasmine at his side. However, during their appearance on 90-Day, The Last Resort, the couple made it clear that their relationship was not as strong as fans had hoped, leading them to open their marriage. On 90-Day Fiancé, Happily Ever After, Gino finally dropped the news that he wanted a divorce from Jasmine so that he could pursue a relationship with Natalie. Seeing as Gino's family was still close with his then-wife, they couldn't help but mention that Gino's new connection looked almost exactly the same as Jasmine. Gino even confessed, "I look at Natalie, and she looks like Jasmine." Following episode 11 of 90-Day Fiancé, Happily Ever After, Gino's new relationship took a turn. Scroll to find out if Gino and Natalie are still together, how they met, and more. Are Gino and Natalie still together? It appears that Gino and Natalie are on good terms, but they are no longer together. During Natalie's trip to visit Gino in Michigan, she made it clear that his situation with Jasmine was too messy for her to get involved. During the September 14th episode of Happily Ever After, Gino confirmed that he had split with Natalie following her explosive interaction with Jasmine. As he told Jasmine, she was doing fine until you scared the living sh*t out of her the night of the party. And she was very upset about the whole thing. And we broke up because of it. Upon her fiery first meeting with Jasmine, Natalie told him, "One thing I'm not going to do is take disrespect. I come here, and I'm treated like I'm a criminal." She proceeded to blame Gino for Jasmine's behavior towards her because Gino had not made his intention to start a relationship with Natalie clear to Jasmine from the get-go. "Well, this is what happens, Gino, when you don't make it clear." Natalie explained, "That's on you, 100%. I'm here to tell you, you let that happen." Ultimately, Natalie told Gino that his relationship with Jasmine was disgusting before telling him, "To be honest with you, I don't want any part of it." Gino currently follows Natalie on Instagram, but he has only posted one picture with Natalie to celebrate the Season 9 premiere of 90 Day Fiancé, Happily Ever After, on July 6th, and the photo was clearly taken during winter. How did Gino and Natalie meet? Gino and Natalie met online before their first IRL meeting in Las Vegas, Nevada. At the time, Gino and Jasmine were in an open relationship that he had not previously acted on. Learning that Gino was in an open marriage and intending to get a divorce, Natalie told him, "It's very important for me if you want to continue seeing me, that you have an in-person conversation with Jasmine and make it clear to her there's no longer a chance for reconciliation." Did Jasmine and Natalie get into a fight? Yes, Jasmine and Natalie got into a verbal and physical fight during the August 10th episode of 90 Day Fiancé, Happily Ever After, at a birthday party for one of Gino's relatives. Upon entering, Jasmine asked the room, "So, is this a birthday party or a stripper party?" She then turned to Gino and said, "Why are we bringing the whores from Vegas?" From there, Jasmine shoved Natalie, who pushed back. The two were separated before their fight escalated. Jasmine told producers, "When I entered the room, no one could have ever prepared me for the way I felt. I'm seeing this woman side by side to my husband, laughing and smiling with my family. And the anger that possessed my body at that moment was like a demon." 90 Day Fiancé, Happily Ever After? How an open marriage ruined Gino Palawan and Jasmine Pineda's relationship. Gino Palawan and Jasmine Pineda are one of the couples featured on 90 Day Fiancé, Happily Ever After, Season 9. Despite still being married, however, Gino and Jasmine have been doing their segments individually. Season 9 was filmed shortly after 90 Day, The Last Resort Season 2, where Gino and Jasmine agreed to have an open marriage. While the couple hoped that the open marriage would repair their relationship, it ended up ruining things between them instead. Gino Palawan was suspicious of Jasmine Pineda's relationship with Matt Branis before the open marriage. When Jasmine first pitched the idea of an open marriage, she emphasized that it was due to Gino's lack of intimacy with her. On his end, Gino felt that he couldn't be intimate with Jasmine unless they stopped fighting all the time. Gino and Jasmine agreed that if they began fighting less after the open marriage, it could give their marriage a potential shot at working out. Unfortunately, things began spiraling before the open marriage even began. During the last resort, Gino asked Jasmine if she had another man in mind for the open marriage. She admitted that she wanted to bring her friend Matt Branis into the agreement, whom she had met at the gym. Matt had already agreed to be part of the open marriage, even before the idea was presented to Gino. Gino felt like Jasmine had been cheating on him with Matt, since she already knew that she wanted to be intimate with him. Jasmine insisted that she and Matt were only friends, but Gino didn't buy it. During Happily Ever After, Gino revealed that he believed cheating had taken place due to phone calls between Jasmine and Matt. According to Gino, long phone calls had been taking place between them 4 months before the couple's therapy retreat. Gino ended up kicking Jasmine out due to complications from the open marriage. Shortly after returning from the last resort, Jasmine began seeing Matt under the rules agreed upon between her, Matt, and Gino. The agreement was that Jasmine could see Matt twice a week for 2 hours of intimacy each time. One day, however, Jasmine was gone for around 8 hours and claimed she was at the gym. Gino believed that she had been at Matt's house the entire time and kicked her out of the house for breaking the open marriage agreement. From Jasmine's perspective, Gino's behavior was completely unwarranted. Regardless of the situation, kicking someone out of the house is a pretty extreme measure. Gino made Jasmine leave without even giving her a chance to explain where she had been and why. With nowhere else to go, Jasmine ended up moving in with Matt. This only complicated things further, as Jasmine was now living with the man who had originally caused a rift between her and Gino. While Gino blocked Jasmine on everything besides email, she still believed that these new arrangements were only temporary. Gino brought a new woman into the open marriage without telling Jasmine. After kicking Jasmine out, Gino decided to explore his side of the open marriage. For months, Gino messaged back and forth with a woman named Natalie in Las Vegas. Eventually, Gino decided to go meet Natalie in person. The two had an instant connection and enjoyed their time together. However, Gino did not follow the rules agreed upon for the open marriage by him and Jasmine. The agreement made it clear that any new person brought into the agreement would have to be approved by the other party. While Gino agreed on Matt becoming a part of it, Jasmine never had the chance to approve of Natalie. To make matters worse, Gino wasn't upfront about Natalie with being in an open marriage either. While Gino and Jasmine hoped that an open marriage would improve things between them, it ended up doing the opposite. Gino and Jasmine are now heading toward divorce, and the open marriage is partially to blame. Jasmine Pineda's shocking health crisis explained. A 90-day fiancé, happily ever after? Cast member has been dealing with several health issues since giving birth to her third child. Unfortunately, this controversial star is expected to experience even more mental stress as they are currently featured on 90-Day Fiancé, Happily Ever After? Season 9, which may result in backlash. Jasmine and Gino enjoyed their honeymoon but soon began arguing over the nature of their relationship. She insisted that Gino make improvements, citing the lack of intimacy in their marriage. Gino, on the other hand, explained that he struggled to be intimate with someone who had let him down so many times. Although Jasmine wanted a quick fix, Gino believed he needed more time to feel at ease with intimacy. Ultimately, they agreed to explore an open marriage, hoping that dating and being intimate with other people would help them resolve their marital issues. Jasmine felt safe with Matt Branis. Matt has always been Jasmine's strongest supporter. Jasmine decided to involve her friend, Matt Branis, in her open marriage to Gino. Although she didn't consider him her boyfriend, they got close enough for her to become pregnant. Jasmine's pregnancy with Matt led to the end of her relationship with Gino. In March 2025, Jasmine expressed her gratitude to Matt for his presence in her life, comparing him to her estranged husband, Gino. She posted a note on her Instagram story, referring to Matt as her baby daddy. I don't say it often enough, but thank you. Thank you for supporting us, protecting us, and for choosing us every day. Jasmine's postpartum depression has triggered other issues. Jasmine is once again experiencing hair loss. Jasmine is happy with her unconventional relationship with Matt and with being a mother to her third child, Maddie. However, she's facing several personal issues that she has openly discussed on her Instagram. As per at 90-Day Fiancé_Alexa, Jasmine posted some health updates in July 2025, revealing that her alopecia is back. Postpartum has triggered it in ways I wasn't ready for. Jasmine said that despite smiling on the outside, she was deeply saddened by the issue. She stated, "Watching my hair fall out again has brought tears, fear, and moments where I don't even recognize myself." Jasmine was reported to ICE and CPS. Gino wants to get Jasmine deported. Jasmine's alopecia may have been triggered by a series of problems she has been facing, including postpartum depression. She is concerned about her residency status in the United States and fears that people are trying to have her deported. Jasmine recently shared an Instagram story, accusing her co-star of reporting her to Child Protective Services, CPS, and United States Immigration and Customs Enforcement, ICE, for malicious reasons. She also claimed that her co-star's actions were discriminatory and racist. Jasmine said that the cast member wasn't only creating legal problems for her but also engaging in name-calling and wishing harm upon her. The preview for 90 Day Fiancé, Happily Ever After? Season 9 shows Gino also alerted immigration about Jasmine. 90 Day Fiancé, the real reason Jasmine Pineda isn't revealing her due date. There were rumors she was hiding a baby. 90 Day, the last resort star Jasmine Pineda is currently expecting her third baby, but she refuses to answer when she is due, making fans wonder if she has already given birth. Jasmine and Gino were together on Season 2, seeking therapy in an Arizona resort. However, it never worked in their favor as Gino revealed Jasmine separated from him after the finale. Jasmine chose to be with Matt Branis, who was only going to be the third in their open marriage. Jasmine also chose to have a baby with Matt after years of giving excuses to Gino. In January 2025, Shaboodi confirmed on Instagram that Jasmine was pregnant. The blogger disclosed that the announcement was made during the taping of the 90 Day, The Last Resort Season 2 tell-all. Some viewers found the news hard to believe, as there had been no tell-all for Season 1 of the spin-off. However, this time, things were set to be different. Additionally, the blogger stated that Gino was not the father of the baby. Jasmine announced her pregnancy in February 2025. On Tuesday, February 18, 2025, Jasmine shared exciting news with her fans through a video posted on the official 90 Day Fiancé Instagram account. She revealed that she was pregnant, expressing her happiness and excitement while eagerly awaiting the arrival of her baby. While Jasmine didn't disclose further details, such as the due date or the baby's gender, the 90 Day Fiancé account captioned the post, mentioning that Jasmine was expecting with Matt. Her fans were left excited, awaiting more updates about the joyful news. Jasmine confirmed she wasn't pregnant during filming The Last Resort. Fans accused her of lying about pregnancy timeline. Now, there were fresh rumors that Jasmine had been pregnant while filming The Last Resort. Viewers are sometimes under the impression that it happens in real time when the shows are filmed months or years before they finally air. Fans wondered if Jasmine had been pregnant with Matt's baby after cheating on Gino with him, and that was the reason why she kept pushing him into an open marriage. There were seemingly signs that Jasmine was pregnant, such as a baby bump in some scenes or Jasmine not having alcohol during the party scenes. Last Resort was filmed a year ago, March 23, 2024, and I was not pregnant. Jasmine told her fans on Instagram that the show was filmed more than a year ago. It's not medically possible for Jasmine to be pregnant for over a year. However, Jasmine did have a baby bump in some of the Between the Sheets episodes. These episodes were filmed between August and December, as per Jasmine. She explained that the scenes where she looks like she's pregnant are from December 2024. Jasmine proceeded to explain why fans thought she looked pregnant on the show and slammed the false narratives surrounding her pregnancy. The fact that people want to force a false narrative doesn't surprise me anymore. She repeated that they filmed a year ago. How would I be pregnant and still be pregnant after a year? Jasmine added. She continued, women are allowed to have a belly without being pregnant BTW. Jasmine shared a picture of her lying down in a pool chair at the resort during filming. She explained that she had to do a lot of walking at the resort when she was in pain due to a broken toe. She said she was on her period that day and was bloated. She was taking pain medication and since wouldn't touch the alcohol. Jasmine keeps saying the baby is coming soon. Jasmine's asked fans to follow her for baby news. Whenever fans asked Jasmine when her baby was due, she refused to give them a clear answer. Jasmine's pregnancy announcement post had no mention of a due date or didn't specify how many months pregnant Jasmine was. Jasmine has recently started mentioning that she is in her third trimester. She keeps saying that the baby will be arriving soon, and any time now. However, Jasmine is currently on a countdown until she can meet her baby. Jasmine keeps mentioning that her previous son was born prematurely. Jasmine reveals she is superstitious. Jasmine also admitted to being very afraid at the tell-all. However, during the tell-all, Jasmine explained one of the reasons why she isn't confirming her due date. She said she chose not to disclose the baby's due date or gender, citing family superstitions that dictate such information is kept within this super inner circle. Her family has a tradition of keeping details about pregnancy, including the due date and gender, private, within a close-knit group. Moreover, Jasmine also claimed she didn't want to share it during the 90-day, the last resort tell-all because it was such a hostile environment, and she was scared, nervous and very afraid. 90-day fiancé's Jasmine seems to love Matt more than she loved Gino, signs this relationship is the real thing as pregnant Jasmine's due date grows closer. It's easy to see that 90-day, the last resort star Jasmine Pineda loves Matt Branis more than she ever loved Gino Palawan if she ever loved him at all, that is. Jasmine was working as an American literature teacher back in Panama when she met automotive engineer Gino from Michigan. Gino had been divorced for several years, and he paid sugar babies to go on dates with him until he crossed paths with Jasmine on a website. Jasmine and Gino were together for about 9 months until they met in person on Before the 90 Days Season 5. Jasmine and Gino were not the most compatible pair due to their different lifestyle choices, spending habits, and age gap. Jasmine may have put on an act of loving Gino so she could come to America, while Gino finally got a girlfriend who he thought loved him. The transactional nature of Gino and Jasmine's relationship was evident with him paying for her to live lavishly and Jasmine's money demands growing over time.